Let's try this again. Good evening.
Good evening.
We'll work on it. So this next piece is very special, and I kind of just need to give a little bit of an explanation. First of all, we are from Sidney, Lanier Expressive Arts Vanguard. We are a magnet school just south of downtown, off of Walmsley Avenue. And so we are part neighborhood, part magnet. And these 4th and 5th graders are part of the magnet, where they can take orchestra, theater, band, dance, piano, and art. They take 2 of those every day for 45 minutes a day. So when I first arrived to Lanier, because this was my first year as their orchestra director, I learned about a man who was their teacher, and his name was Jose Diaz. And last May, unfortunately, he had passed away at age 53. And I learned very quickly through interactions with students and parents, especially at Meet the Teacher Night. I had students and parents come into my room without saying anything and just crying. And so I realized at that moment what Jose meant to everybody, staff and students. And so I can tell you personally, there's never a day that goes by that his name doesn't get mentioned. And so last May, these 4th and 5th graders did a concert in his honor. So I asked the principals if it would be okay if we write a composition in his honor, which is a little bit different. And so they okayed it, and I had decided to write it for them as a gift and as a surprise, because they got it right after Christmas. So the piece you're about to hear is called Lasting Echoes. Lasting Echoes meaning his memories still go on. As I said, we still hear everything in the hallway every single day, ranging from 1st grade all the way up to 5th. So when you hear this song, there's a bit of representation in it. The violins carry a melody, which represent his memories, these different memories floating around. And actually, every single kid in the orchestra gets a little taste of it, because almost every kid up here had him. And so they each share that kind of special moment. You're gonna hear in our cello sections this bit of dissonance that happens. And then it ascends into a release. That dissonance kind of represents a strife in our life. When someone passes away, we don't quite want to let them go. That inner struggle to really just release. And so the cellos represent that struggle. That dissonance is that strife, and then near the end you're going to hear this beautiful ascending line is that moment you just let go. And then at the very last moment you're going to hear the violins one final time with one last memory. So without further ado, Lasting Echoes.